All right, Shalom. So Louisiana Tabernacle of David coming at you with a sit down. Lord willing, it's edifying. But before we get into it, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Akim that's pushing his truth out the four winds. All right, man, we're gonna get into this topic, man. Like we named it business, you know what I'm saying? Because this thing really is a business. This is not about friendship. This is not about, you know, brother brothers coming together, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we cool now, you know what I'm saying, and letting brothers, slide with shit, you know what I'm saying? This thing is really a business because when you go to work, man, you know what I'm saying, you establish relationships with these people, but at the same time, the boss gonna do what's best for the company. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you see it. All right. So, all right, let me get Luke chapter 2, verse 43. Because this is the business of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right. And we are employees. You know what I'm saying? We are the workers. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Luke 2 and 40, Luke chapter 2, verse 43. And when they had fulfilled the days as they returned, the child Yahushua tarried behind in Jerusalem. Joseph and his mother knew not of it.
I read all the way down to 49. But Joseph and Mary, hey, they didn't know that Yahushua stayed behind. Bring it out, brother.
But they, supposing him to have been in the company, went a day's journey. And they sought him among their kinsfolk, and acquaintances. And when they found him not, they turned back again to Jerusalem, seeking him.
It was like, man, where's my child? Where's my child? Where's your house?
And it came, they found him sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them, asking them questions. And they heard him, and all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answer. And when they saw him,
because Yahweh Shah was bringing forth truth, man. He was bringing forth truth according to Yahweh's doctrine, man. He was bringing forth truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That of wisdom and knowledge. All right. That's just like how many of the Lord be on the street corners right now and today bringing out what? Hey, the business plan of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and they be astonished of that. We bring out the rules and regulations of this business, and people be astonished about that. Bring it out, brother.
And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing, and he said unto them, How is that you sought me? Wish you not that I must be about my father's business?
All right, man. So he was like, man, how you sought me? Hey, do you not know that I got to be about my father's business? All right. Yahweh Shah was being spiritual, you know what I'm saying, off dump.
And he was serious.
What'd you say, Art?
He was serious when he said that.
Yeah, he was serious. He was most definitely serious. All right? Because what you say, man, must not be about my father's business. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same spirit that the men of the Lord, and that's the same spirit that the prophets of the Lord is in, man, that you about the father's business, man. So brothers around the globe, brothers around here preaching the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Ashah is tightening up in these camps, man. Brothers is tightening up, brothers is getting shit in line, man, because we at the end time to where things is gonna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't in the spirit, man, hey man, if you ain't about the Father's business, man, when you gotta sit in that judgment seat, and man, you're gonna be ultimately put to death. Bring it out, brother.
Oh, you want me to read more?
No, Salaki. Let me get Romans chapter 12, verse 4. Salaki, brother.
Hey,
I can.
Did you have Matthew 25 in your precept?
I didn't, but you can grab it.
Yeah, I got it. So, I'm gonna get what you want first. You want Romans what?
Romans 12:4.
Romans chapter 12, verse 4. And it reads, for as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office.
All right, we got the Yahweh Bashim Yahshai got a lot of employees. Got a lot of, preferably what's going to be sealed is 144 employees. All right, it says that he have many members in one body, but not all members got the same office. Not all people of this job has the same role. All right.
And where are offices always found? In what? Businesses.
Yeah, businesses, and businesses, because this thing is a business, man. And you got some brothers that holds that, that boss role. You got some brothers that hold that, you know what I mean, that different roles. It's just better for lack of terms. You know what I'm saying? So, when it says that, it says we have many members in one body, but all members have not the same office. All right, we all got the same mission, but we don't all hold the same rank. But we still all must be
selected. For that word office is function. You can interchange that word office with function.
Right.
That's a note for that scripture in my Bible. So I must have went to Greek. I don't have access to my to go into Greek, but I got right there for the word office is function. Everybody don't have the same function. You know what I'm saying? One brother, one brother might organize what that is, 1 Corinthians 12 jump into that. But you got it, bro.
Yeah. Because some brothers, we all got the same, we all on the same mission. We're on the same mission, but we don't all have the same rank. But we all got one mission and one goal. You bring out your precept, brother.
Oh, all right. That was it on that right there?
Yeah, brother. I just wanted to get that point across.
All right. This is Matthew 25. And I'm going to start at 19. After a long time, the Lord of those servants coming and reckoned with them. All right. He came to settle accounts. All right. The Lord was the master of the house. All right. He was the owner of the house. All right. And in that house, he left servants, employees to work in that house. All right. We are Yahweh Shema Shai's employees, man. All right. And he wants us to be working in this house diligently, bearing fruit. You're about to see right here. All right. And so he that had received 5 talents came and bought other 5 talents. And saying, Lord, thou hast delivered me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. All right. When you go to a business, all right, the people want you to make their business better. All right. You hire you hire people on the predication that they're going to do a good job when you hire them. All right. That's how Yahweh Shema Shai is about his business. He wants servants that are going to labor, work hard, and bring forth fruit. Okay. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. Now I'm going to skip down to 24. Then he which had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I know that thou art a hard man. That's what it meant when he said, when he told his mama, man, should you know I was about my father's business? He was serious when he said that, Like when you're doing your Yahweh Shema Shai's business, man, this is a war. All right? This is a war that we're in. All right? These offices we held we're holding offices for a war. Okay? Tearing down strongholds. All right? You got enemies coming at you from the right flank and the left flank, all these philosophies. All right? And your office you hold, you gotta represent the king's office, the functions. You gotta be able to deal with anything that come against you, man. All right. We not only serve employees, we're soldiers, man. Okay. And it reads, I know that thee art a hard man, reaping what thou hast not sown, and gathering what thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and when I hid thy talent in the earth, lo, and there thou hast it is thine. And his Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant. All right, thou wicked and slothful employee, man. All right, so in this business, man, you got to be fervent in spirit. You have to be fervent in spirit. Let me get that right fast, all right?
Got it for you right there, brother. That was the next precept.
All right. It's 12 and
12 and 11. Romans 12 and 11.
Yeah, all right. Romans 12 and 11. All right. I'm gonna start at 10. Be careful, kindly and affectionate one to another with brotherly love, and honoring and preferring one another, not slothful in business. All right. This is you break it down, not since you already had it.
Well, yeah. See, not slothful in business, because this thing of ours, this is we got to be about the Father's business, man. And so this thing about, man, hey, look, bro, brothers got brothers gotta put in work, man. When you go to work on Esau's job, man, you clock in that bitch. You do what you do the checklist that you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You maintain that job so therefore you can continue your employment. So when it come down to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, you got to do that times 10. And I'm gonna take a step further. You got to do that times 1,000. All right. So you got to be what? Not slothful in business. That means you got to do what's commanded of you. All right. Being fervent in spirit, meaning that, hey, man, you got to be on fire in this thing, man. You got to be on fire and giving the, you know what I'm saying, your with all your mind and all your might. You know what I'm saying? And it says serving the Lord. Because what, man? If you love the Lord, man, you're gonna go hard for the Lord. You know? You got it, brother. If you were saying anything.
No, I'm about to say nothing.
All right, yeah. So that's what it is, man. Because in this thing of ours, man, because look, when brothers like when people look at videos, you see brothers going in, and certain names ring bells. You get what I'm saying? Like you got your Elder Yashawamba, you got Elder Kazak, you got, chiefly, you got Elder Tahar, you got Elder Ramlab, you got Elder Gabar, Elder Rakar, you got elders, you know what I'm saying? And their name, you know what I'm saying, ring bells. So in this thing in business, and then let's take it down to this level. You got businesses that, if somebody say, look, I need to get my car, if I can get my car tinted at, they gonna say a name, and then that name, oh yeah, that's a good place. Or, where I can get my car fixed at. And like, they'll say a name, like, oh yeah, that's a good place. So a good name in this business, you know what I'm saying? That's hey, I'll get that in Proverbs 22 and 1, all right? Because in this thing, to have a good name, man, it means something. Because in this business, you know what I'm saying, brothers hey, your name means something, in a business, because you know how certain businesses, they don't want their name tarnished, because you know what I'm saying, you be a man of slothful, and you being a man of slothfulness and not handling your business, that's gonna stick to your name. They be like, okay, what's up with this brother? Oh man, the brother this, that, and the third. The brother this, that, and the third. Yeah, man, get this fucking guy out of here. All right, he's not handling business. Bring it out, brother.
Proverbs 22 and 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
All right, a good name, man. And you know what that can go to? Good credit. All right. You can, if you got good credit, man, you can get any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. A good name. You know what I'm saying? Because when they run your name, what they do? They run in to check your fucking credit. So they run in to check your credit, which would be your credentials, man. Your credentials, what you have done in this thing. How you are performing in this business, man. If you are not profitable, if you're not bringing forth fruit to the body, man, hey, man, you count yourself as a wicked ass servant. You're a slothful servant, man. And
Got
chiefly,
your
bring it out, brother.
for what you just said. This is Matthew chapter 3, uh, verse 10, and it reads, "And now the axe is laid into the root of the tree. Therefore, every tree will bring not forth good fruit. It's hewn down and cast into the fire."
All right. So if you ain't growing in this thing, man, hey, the Lord gonna chiefly cast your ass away, man. If you ain't growing in this thing and growing in the knowledge or growing in the spirit, man, hey man, you're gonna get cut off from the body and cast in the fire, man. All right. You're gonna be put away, bro, because you're not profitable, man. You're more of dead weight than you are profitable, man, because this thing is a house, man. And every brother hold up that, you can think of every brother as a pillar that's holding up their weight. And if you got one brother that's putting more stress on another brother, you know what I'm saying, get his ass out of there. And the one that have the one that had 2 talents, you get that talent to somebody else that's gonna, that's gonna hold it down. The Lord will take that away from you.
Hold up. Book of James. It's somewhere in the book of James where he said, "Let another man get his office."
Come.
I'm gonna find it. You keep edifying.
I'm gonna read this. This is Matthew chapter 9, verse 36. But when he saw the multitude, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd. And that's how our people is, sheep with no shepherd, man. All right. And it says, then said he unto his disciples, the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. And you got guys that want to be a part of this thing because they think it's cool, man. All right, to labor in this thing is you really labor it, bro. You treat it as if, though, man, if I don't do this, man, I'm gonna get my ass fired. You know what I'm saying? But chiefly, this is your life in the balance that you're talking about whenever you're dealing with these scriptures, whenever you're dealing with the work of the Lord, man. Your life is in the balance, man. This is not your employment. This is not your paycheck. All right, we're talking about your fucking life. All right? It says, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. And that's why, hey man, you're a minister to a guy, you be like, man, Lord willing, he get it. You know what I'm saying? Because brothers is in the spirit, man. Brothers want other brothers that want the elect to wake up so we can get the fuck out of here. Because the scriptures say, man, touch not the earth until the elect be sealed. All right? So therefore, brothers ready to get the fuck up out of here. So, but the point is that, hey man, in this thing, man, hey, bro, hey, the laborers are few, but what it says. So like it said, the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few, man, because it's only gonna be a few good men in this thing that's holding it down for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, but with this office, man, you handle your business, bro. It's all about handling your business in this office, man. Through all the bullshit that you go through, you still gotta handle business, man. See, like right now, peep this out.
I got your precept.
You got the damn hurricane that just hit. Hurricane just hit. But these people telling you a hurricane hit twice in less than 2 months, But these businesses telling you, look, man, you gotta come your ass back to work because this shit still gotta be running, man. You got the business still rolling. So you got to come back to work. So how much more so Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man? Go ahead, bring out your precept, Bob.
This is Psalm 109 and 8 for a slothful servant. Let his days be few. Let another take his office.
All right. Because
inflation.
Yup. Because you know what? Peep it out. You know how you'll get a job, brother? And the first time you know how I don't know, I'm speaking on my behalf. I've been on a job before where they just hired somebody new. And then that new person they probably was late, the first and second day. And people already saying he's not gonna last long. So his days are gonna be few, and they're gonna hire somebody else to replace your ass. You know, and that's just not personal, it's fucking business. You know?
Right. That's how the Most High get down with his thing hours. He say, hey, if man won't worship me, I'll raise up stones to worship me, man.
God.
So if a guy's not diligent, if a guy not putting his all into this thing, the Most High raise you up. I've seen the Most High get rid of whole camp since I've been in the truth and raise another camp up in that same fucking city. I'm talking about get rid of the whole camp. That Jacksonville down there in Jacksonville, I knew the original dudes that was there in Jacksonville. They was in the truth like when I first came in the truth. Most I got rid of all of them, every one of them, and then raised up new guys in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
And you see, and that's
what you about to say?
And that's what the Lord do. The Lord, we like the Lord give us, you know, he give us titles, man. He give us, you know, like workmen, you know, he give us servants, fishermen, you know, because we're fishermen, you know, we're fishermen according to the Lord, man, because we come out to fish for the elect, you know, we fishing for the men, you know what I'm saying, that what, you know, according to Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 1. All right. I'm gonna read this. This is Matthew chapter 4, verse 19. And then he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. All right? So he gonna make you fishers of men according to what? Hey, give me Jeremiah 5 and 1.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna add on something you say, man. Everything that the Most High likened us to. He likened us to shepherds of a flock. That's labor, that's work, that's a business. Fishermen, that's a business. Husbandman, that's a business. Everything he likened his servants to, you're Yahweh's husbandry. I get that. That's in the book of Corinthians. That's a business. Tending to the grapes and shit. I forgot what you call it.
The vineyard.
The vineyard. Tending to Israel's the vineyard. All right? That business is for the husbandman to tend to it. Israel is the sheep. That business is for the shepherds he rise to tend to it. All right, if you're a fisherman, you bring it in there and let. You tell that all those are business. All those are laborious jobs, man. All right, what you told me to get, bro?
Jeremiah 5 and 1. And you see, and because of the simple fact, this is why the Lord have us. He have us fishing for men that's like this. All right, bring it out, brother.
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse. It's a lot, guys. I'm about to start wearing glasses real soon, huh? I'm not being funny either. This is Jeremiah 5 and 1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the far places thereof. If you can find a man, if there be any that execute of judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it.
All right, so that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai got us fishing for. Men of that nature that's seeking the truth, man. All right, that want to worship the Lord and spirit of truth and be about His business. Cause you know, check this out. You ever heard like in these I want to say, man, I forgot what they used to call it. It'd be like you have to wake up at early in the morning to get there for them to pick you for you to go work.
Yeah. Or when Razal was with us, they do that to this day.
All right.
It was a tip agency he used to have to go to, and they take the certain amount of people that get there first to go work that day.
All right, so that's how it is, man. So the Lord is like, man, hey, seek to and fro, to a man that seeketh the truth, man. That's seeking what? The wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's what he said. He go, hey, look, man, you.
Isaiah, he got one in Isaiah when he say, who
Who will fight? Who will go for me?
Yeah.
Chapter 6, chapter 6, brother. Who shall I send? And he say, I will go. Send me.
Come. And that's what's going on, man. But the Most High is choosing the brothers. He's putting the spirit on the brothers to do that. You know? Because when we do it, we like doing it. All right? All right, this is Isaiah 6 and 7. And he laid it upon my mouth and said, Lo, this have touched thy lips, and thy iniquities is taken away, and thy sin purged. Also I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, here I am, send me. And he said, go and tell his people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart fat of this people, make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and convert and be healed. That goes to show that when in 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, when they say, by gospel be healed, is healed through them who are lost. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter is, many are called, but few are chosen. You know, people answer that calling to go serve Yahweh Shema Shai. But when you serve Yahweh Shema Shai, man, you got the elect men gonna be the cream of the crop. No matter what tribe you in, you got 12,000 slots, man. So you best put your bottom dollar on it. Those men, every one of them are diligent men that's tending to the vineyard, and they laboring rigorously, hard. All right? Like when you go to basketball, man, you can like a guy personally and dislike a guy on the team. But if you're the coach and you want to keep your job, who you putting in the game? The best guy to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? When you try to keep your job, you're not gonna put Will Perdue in over Dennis Rodman, even though you think Dennis Rodman a faggot. You hate faggots. If you want to win the game, who you gonna put in that bitch? Will Perdue or that fucking pink-haired punk? You know, and I'm you know, it's probably a horrible analogy, but we stick it to the game of ball. If you gotta pick out a Will Perdue and put Rodman in there, Rodman gonna do you 3 good things: defend, damn near every position on the floor. He's gonna rebound, all right, and he's gonna be that tough man. Will Perdue, man, he's just a guy in there that you put in there to get a couple fouls and about 3-4 rebounds. So you put the best man in for the job, and those are the men that get chosen. The men that go in there and handle their business, grit and grind, man, in season, out of season. All right, they're amongst scorpions and wolves, and what do? They stay fast until what Yahweh Shema Shai commanded them, even if it takes their lives, man. Those gonna be the men in the 12 in that 12,000 that fill those 12,000 slots. The Most High put the spirit on the elders, say do 3 videos. Those you think them, man, brothers, you meet that status quo, but the brothers on fire gonna be trying to do more than 3 videos. You know, because you got this thing where you get content with doing the minimal effort, man. Those 12,000 men gonna be men that put maximum effort to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Maximum effort. It's not gonna be the guys you got it, bro.
Or if I could say, it's not gonna be the guys that say, well, I already did some works for the day.
No,
it's not gonna be those types of guys.
No, indeed.
You know? It's gonna be the guys that feel like, man, I ain't done enough. It ain't enough time in the day for me to do all that I feel like I need to do for the Lord. I feel like I ain't never done enough. You know?
Hold up. Keep talking.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because what, bro? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm speaking as a man. I just always feel like, man, there's not enough time in the motherfucking day, man. You know, you want to do, you just want to, when you work in the plants, man, Esau, they want, you got 24 hours in a so-called day. All right. But Esau want 12 of them bitches and 16. He wants 12 and 16 hours of a day out you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not living. You go to work to go your ass to sleep at home to wake up to do it again. You're not enjoying life. When I say enjoying life, you're not enjoying what you're going to for. Bring it out, brother.
This is that standard that we have to follow. This mediocrity out the fucking, this blows mediocrity in this thing always out the fucking water. This is John 21 and 24. This is the disciple which testified of these things and wrote these things. And we know that his testimony is true. Verse 25. And there are also many other things which Yahushua did, the which there should be read everyone. I suppose that even the word itself could not contain the books that should be written. That's the standard. We got to do what he did. What the Christians say, do what Jesus did. He labored so much that it's not enough books in the world to contain. All right, we read about all the miracles, all the shit. It's still not, he did way more miracles than what we're reading about according to that scripture. He did way more prophesying that we read about in this book. He say he did so much shit. John walked with him. He did so much stuff that it's not enough books to contain all the stuff he did. He said, I documented what I saw. Mark documented what he saw. Luke documented what he saw. You know what I'm saying? Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. You know what I'm saying? They all documented what they saw. But John added a little bit more. He said, man, he did so much shit. We ain't have enough paper to write what he did. And what he was doing, he was working. He was about his what? What you started out with. His father's business. You can't do enough. If his words can't be contained, you can't do enough. 3 videos is generous. You can't meet that quota, that's a problem.
See, and that's what it is, bro. Because when Yahushua makes his return, man, he's gonna see how you dealt with his business. Like, just think about it, huh? You know what I'm saying? When that boss say you got a wing stop, lemon pepper be my wings. Say you got a wing stop, and you got a manager, a owner who put over a manager to run the business, and when he come in to check to see what's up, and you got all the numbers all fucked up everywhere, what you think he gonna do? He gonna fire your ass. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, I'm gonna read this precept. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 43. Blessed is that servant, employee, shepherd, whom his Lord, when he comes, shall find so doing. All right? Working. You know what I'm saying? Doing, man, which is an action word, man, which is a verb. Doing what? Preaching the word. Doing what they're supposed to do according to the scriptures. Handling business. You know what I'm saying? Verse 44. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he had. All right. So if the Lord can trust you today to deal with his vineyard, he gonna give you what? Many mansions. Because if it would not, then he wouldn't tell you that. You know? Because what? The Lord do what, man? He employs you. Everybody that be employed is working for some type of payment. In this case, we are laboring for that penny. You know what I'm saying? And this is Matthew chapter 20, verse 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which went out early in the morning to hire a laborer into his vineyard. All right, remember the vineyard that you was talking about, brother?
Yeah.
All right, which is the nation of Israel. All right, it says, and when he had agreed to the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. So the laborers are laboring for that penny, man. All right, that's the point I wanted to bring out. The laborers are laboring for that penny, man, to feed the flock, which is the nation of Israel of truth, wisdom, and knowledge, man, whether they hear or whether they forbear, man. We don't give a fuck if you get it or not. Is that we know that your blood is off our hands. You know? We didn't put the work in. We didn't let you know what the Lord say. Now, whether you take heed or not, that's on you. It's either you was probably marked to be destroyed or the seed was planted for the Lord to give the increase. You know? All right, see, and this precept right here goes right in there. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. You know, we labor to what, man? To edify the flock, man. Because when we start these videos, what we say, Lord willing, this is edifying to the flock. You know, and when you edify somebody, they're learning. You know, so that's what we out here for. That's what we do these shows for, man. You know, that's what brothers labor for. And brothers labor to even learn themselves. You know, that's why sometimes I pray, me speaking as a man, I pray to be a better student. You know, to be a better student, and being a better student makes you a better teacher.
I got you a precept, all right?
Bring it out, brother.
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 20, and it reads, "For it's not you that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you." And I brought that out for, like, when the elders put out decrees for us to do videos, and they put a number. That's not the elders speaking. Those commandments coming from up high, man. All right? That's Yahweh Shema Shai speaking through the elders, man. All right? So, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai gives a command. You got to carry it out with fear and trembling. And if you're not, I mean, you're supposed to be scared when you miss camp. You're supposed to be scared without a vital, I mean, without a decent excuse. You know, some things pop up, but when you just missing your quotas, you're missing camp. All right, we working for the greatest power on the planet Earth. Hey, give me Philippians 3:14. All right, you working for the greatest power on the planet Earth, the guy that drowned the known world. And he's serious about his business, man. You gotta be in fear. Your fear gotta be up, man. The fear of Yahweh Shema Shai is the beginning of wisdom. All right. When you don't fear him, you're not gonna be wise. You gotta be scared. Not what he say. Don't come to me empty. He commanded Israel, don't come to me empty. Bring forth fruit, meat for repentance, man. You're supposed to be getting it in. Bring it out, bro.
This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahushua.
All right, you got to press towards that mark, man. Paul, look at all this Paul did. Paul was diligent. You know, I think that's 1 Corinthians 4, where he talked about all the situations he was in. All right. You have to press toward that higher calling, and you got to get it in. Like no different than people of this world labor and toil for carnal means, for paper, for money. That's how you got to labor and toil for the kingdom of heaven, man. Give me 2 Ezra 9:7. Bubble shot. You have to labor for the kingdom of heaven, man. You're not going to walk in the kingdom of heaven just because you say you believe, or I believe in Yahweh Shai. All right? The book of James say the devils in hell believe too. All right? You show your faith by your works, man. All right? You going out there, make your body a living sacrifice week in and week out. The elders put out decrees for you to follow. You follow them with fear and trembling, man. Bring it out, bro.
And if I could say real quick, you're not going to be edifying to the body if you don't study to show thyself approval, man.
Yeah.
You know? This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
All right, your salvation is going to come. The people that's getting beamed up on these spaceships, it's going to be men that had labor, men that had work, men that had testimony of Yahweh Shema Shai and stood stiffly in the face of their enemies, man. Those are going to be the men. Oh, I got another piece of talk, all right?
Yeah, those are going to be the men that receive that crown, man. All right, that put off the mortal and put on the immortal. All right, according to 2 Ezra, the 2nd chapter. Because what, man? These things we must do, bro. We must do in order to end, because they say the kingdom of heaven is like the scriptures say the kingdom of heaven is like a narrow path, one with fire on the side and the other with water on the side, man. All right. You can't look back for another brother that's going off and just not trying to get down and do what he's supposed to do, or you know, you can't look back for your family. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You got it, brother.
Keep talking, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing of ours, man, it's blood in, blood out, man. No matter what it is, it's blood in, blood out in this thing, man. You know, and every brother, you know, we have our lot, you know, and Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, we of the elect, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we give diligence to make our election, our calling and election sure. You know, right after the hurricane hit yesterday, right? That was yesterday the hurricane hit, huh?
That was the day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday, the hurricane hit. Shit, you best believe the next day we was out to prophesying the downfall of America because these wicked ass niggas is out there too. The fuck. You know what I'm saying? The business don't stop, man. Business keep rolling, man. We gonna prophesy this bitch until the kingdom come, man. You know? Thus said the Lord, bro.
I got you. I should have took me that long to find that passage. This is Revelation 7, and I'm gonna start at 13. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes? And whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation. All right? So stiffly for the testimony of Yahweh, no matter what came at them, even if they had to give up their life, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. That's what you was talking about. Study these scriptures. All right? He come in the volume of the book that's written of it. This book is Yahweh, man. He's the word, man. All right? The word became flesh, man. All right? When you read Revelation 19 chapter, it tell you he's the word of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Therefore, in Ephesians the 5th chapter, what did it say? The church is cleansed through the washing of the word. You know? All right? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they which came out of great tribulation and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore they are before the throne of Yahweh and serve him day and night in his temple. And he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. All right? The prophets of God are supposed to serve him day and night, man. What's his temple? The people. All right? The elect. That's the temple. That's that spiritual house we're building. The men of the Lord, the prophets, are supposed to serve that temple, that house, day in and day out, man. Consistently and diligently. And those that do that are found worthy. This is Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry that thy wrath is come. At the time of the dead that thou should be judged, and that thou should give as reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them with destroyed earth. All right? You see, those that fear his name are the ones that are diligent, man. All right? The Most High told us in the book of Peter, he gave us a bunch of attributes that you got to do. And diligence was one of them, man. All right? So those men that the Most High is going to give that reward to and place that crown upon their head, our great king, Yahweh Shai, our great king, he's going to place crowns on the head of the men that were diligent, all right, that were fervent, not lukewarm, man, that took care of business, man. All right, us brothers, man, we fuck out, man. We go look at football games, sip on drink, deal with women, you know what I'm saying? But we had to, and with me, when I was in my walk in the truth, I used to be slothful on certain things. I had to get rebuked, reproved, disciplined harshly to get that balance of how you do things. All right? And you handle business first and foremost. You always handle business before I go and sit in front of that motherfucking PlayStation with my son and be on that bitch 2 hours. You have to deal with your Yahweh Shema Shai's business first. All right? You don't be like, oh, I'm going to get to that later. No. I had to learn, no, that's going on. Oh, I'm gonna wait to this to go handle that. Then later on, something pop up. No, you handle Yahweh by. Hey, give me Matthew 6:33, brother. You handle Yahweh by Shema Shai's business first. This cosmos we in, this habitation we in, is supposed to be built around Yahweh Shema Shai's business. You want to take your son to a football game? It's going around. You make those plans around Yahweh Shema Shai's business. You want to go deal with abroad? You make it around his business. You make sure his business is done first and foremost. All right? You don't want to come back, oh, you went and did this instead of telling my business first. Man, he disciplined. It hurts. I'm trying to tell you from experience. Bring it out.
Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High.
So you do things. And what's the kingdom? The men. The kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai is within. It's the men. So you got to be dealing with Yahweh Shema Shai's business. Exhorting. All right. Prophesying. All right. Teaching. Preaching. All right. If a brother is in need, you make sure if he's in need of some carnal means. All right. You make sure if you got it, you give it to the brother. You see a brother going off, Galatians 6:1, you restore him spiritually. You're supposed to tip, prune, fertilize, and water to that vineyard daily, man. When you have a vineyard, you have to tend to it daily to get those beautiful big grapes and have a quality wine that you're going to end up making from it, man.
Look, and see, when you're dealing with the vineyard, you got to pull out the weeds in there. You got to pull out the bullshit.
It's laborsome. It's labor's work. It's written in another place. Don't get mad about labor's work. You know, I'm roughly paraphrasing. You know, this thing of ours is work, man. You gotta to learn certain breakdowns, man. It took especially when you first come in, it take time. Brother got the breakdown going over. You got to take the notes. If you're learning the breakdown on via YouTube, you got to press pause, write a footnote, press play again, go back. It takes time. All right, brothers don't get this thing overnight, man. You get it over time, but you get it from being consistent and diligent. Yeah, I get my something that happened over here. So did you have more precepts?
No, brother.
All right. So with that, Lord willing, to sit down was edifying to the hearer. So we're gonna give infinite honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem and Kakadash. We'll give double honor to our teachers, apostles, great millstone, and salutation to our fellow ladies in Yahushua. Kwam Yasharala, Abba Abba.
Kwam Yasharala, Abba Abba.